Welcome back to VGAmore's Quickie Guide for Zelda 2. This is part 4. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is use your new hammer to break this boulder. Keep heading down and you're going to want to go west. So now that you've got the hammer, you're going to want to head over to this cave and break open the cave. Go inside and head to the end of the cave where you can get, I believe it's called the Water of Life. And so with the Water of Life, once you get that, go ahead and turn around and exit the cave again. And on your way to the next town, follow the path until you get to a boulder that's in your way. You'll be going east, by the way. So once you get past that, go ahead and go to the town and go inside of the town. You're gonna want to use jump to go to the top of this church and talk to the man at the end of it, and he's gonna teach you a new move, and that move is gonna be Downthrust. Now, once you have Downthrust, once you have Downthrust, come talk to this lady and head down into her basement. And once you get into the basement, you'll talk to this old guy and he'll teach you a new magic move called Fairy. This is going to come in handy very soon. Alright, so with Fairy in hand, you're going to want to exit the town and head east to the big scary graveyard that you see. Now once you see the graveyard, you're going to want to start heading south. You'll notice like a big grave marker towards the middle. Use that as your marker and keep going south. You'll fall into a cave. Well, you might hit an enemy like that. But once you're past that, you'll fall into a cave, use Downthrust, head to your right, and use Fairy. Now using Fairy will get you to the next part, and there's a couple enemies here. Go ahead and keep heading past them, and you will come out near the island maze. The island palace. Now this is a ruthless palace, as you guys will soon find out. Alright, so getting started with the palace, first thing you want to do is take the elevator down. So heading down the elevator, you only got one direction to go, and that's going to be to your right. So go ahead and head that way. Casting shield's a good idea, but it's not necessary. You run into a couple new enemies. Head past them and keep going to your right. Now you're going to run into an area with a lot of blocks underneath your feet, and once you get there, you'll see a key at the bottom. Go ahead and use your Downthrust to grab that key. Heading past that, you're going to keep heading to your right. Now this looks really hard to jump up, but it's not too hard, don't worry. So at this juncture there's an elevator. You're going to want to head past that, make this really hard jump, and keep going to your right. Dispatch a couple of enemies that you hear and grab the key at the very end. And turn back around. Remember that elevator that you passed? You're heading back to that now. So once you get back to that elevator, go ahead and head down that sucker and head to your right. Go past the locked door and fight the couple of enemies that you come up to after that. Now on the next screen, you're going to see some pits and some blocks. Break the blocks, go over the pits. Same drill on the other side. Keep heading to your right after that. Right past this locked door is the raft. You're going to want to grab that, then head back to that elevator that you passed. Well, I'm sorry, just go ahead and grab that and then head back the way you came. Well, once you do get to the elevator, go ahead and head back up that sucker. Or head past that sucker and go the other direction. Now you're gonna see another elevator past that, and keep on heading left. You'll come up to a room with tons of blocks here, as you see. Now there's gonna be a key at the bottom. You're gonna want to skip past, use your down thrust to grab that, and then get the hell out of there. Go ahead and head back to that elevator that you passed and head down that. This is gonna take you down into your, and you're gonna want to head to your right. Now this is just gonna be a couple more screens of just enemies and heading to your right. Nothing too special, nothing too much to say about any of this. Now one thing to note, this level is a little bit longer than the rest. Alright, so you guys, we are right at the end. The boss is right here. So to fight this boss, he is a blue knight on a horse. You're going to want to use your down thrust to attack him for the first 3 or 4 hits. Right when he comes at you, jump in the air, down thrust, that should do some damage. You'll knock him off his horse eventually. Now once you knock him off his horse, fight him like you would any other iron knuckle. You jump in the air, attack, back away, jump in the air, attack. You pretty much should know the drill with these enemies by now. So I'll go ahead and repeat that for you just in case you die or something. But when he's on the horse, jump, use your down thrust, and once you knock him off the horse, make sure you just keep attacking. He'll drop a key after that. You'll get to put the stone into the statue, and you will get an upgrade. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for part 4. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for part 5.